Even flow goes around a butterfly. Are we going to start this bloody show or what? Bill, listen. This is not, I don't know where James is. I can't start the show without him. I just feel completely naked without it. I've never felt this way. Well, you know, we're all naked under our clothes. Bill, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to cheer you up a little bit. You know how you can cheer me up? By not falling in the toilet every single day. Well, isn't it your fault for leaving the seat up? No, I've lived alone for almost a year now. It's not my responsibility. You have to look before you sit down. My mom used to make the same excuse. Well, your mother sounds like a very bright young lassie. Don't you dare fucking talk about my mom like that, Bill. I'm tired. I'm this close to just covering you in birdseed and sticking you out on the back porch. Do you know what happens to a puppet covered in birdseed? No. Well, you're about to find out, Bill. You're about to fucking find out. Oh, shit. I'm getting a call. Hold on a second. Bill, do you think you can patch this through? Yeah, let me try here. Okay. Hello?
Patty!
Hey, James!
Patty! What's up, man? I'm on my way. I'm sorry I'm late, bro.
No, dude, it's okay. You can do whatever you want. How far away do you think you are?
Probably, what would you say, like, 15 minutes times, like, 4 is? What would you say that is? Probably about 15 minutes?
I would say that's an hour. You're not an hour away, are you?
I'm saying I'm about 15 drives. 15-minute drive.
15-minute drives?
Yes.
James.
What's up, man?
Dude, I can't do this without you.
Oh, Mr. Ding isn't holding up his end of the bargain?
No, Bill keeps falling in the toilet. He's soaking wet.
Oh.
It takes forever to dry him out because he's made of fabric.
Right.
I'm just like at my wit's end with him. I just need you here as soon as I can.
Well,
I didn't prepare anything for this week. I was kind of banking on you.
Well, listen, man, I'm driving around town. I'm trying to collect some things to make the best show possible. Honestly, wish you told me you were going to start, honestly. So I would have, you could have just waited, I guess.
Yeah, well, I was going to wait, but the problem is I have, I just started a new bowling league.
Right,
and I have that in like about an hour, so...
Right. Strikeout Dykes, that's your new bowling league.
Yeah, well, I wish you didn't say that because we are live on the podcast. I don't want people to Google us and look up my scores.
Oh, I didn't know we were live on the podcast. I guess.
Yeah, you're live on the podcast. Sorry, don't sue me again for this? Because I know last time you get a little...
Listen, I have always prepared for this moment when you would need something when I'm not there on time. So I got my cousin from college. We're not really like cousins, but we're college. You know what a college cousin is? Well, I got him, and I told him that because we got the new phone system up, I figured that you could call in, and then you guys could like talk a little bit, and maybe if that's
okay,
that'll eat up for the 15th, you know.
Well, here's the thing: is I trust you so much that I can only imagine your cousin will bring the same kind of zhuzh. So
I'm driving, man. I hit a school bus, Patty. I hit an empty school bus, and there's I gotta go, man. I just texted you the number.
Okay.
I was texting you the number. I never text and drive. I just hit a school bus. I gotta go.
Okay. Well, if I see him, I'll. Oh, he hung up. All right. Well, I guess Bill, we'll just wait for him to call. In the meantime, I don't know, Bill. What is going on in your fucking stupid life? Well, thank you very much for asking. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done. I think it's ridiculous. I can do this podcast by myself. I don't need to talk to you anymore. Oh, I think he's calling now. Let me answer that quick. What button do I hit? This one. Hello?
Hey, yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm James' college cousin, man. What's going on?
wait, you're James's college cousin?
Yeah, what's going on, man? I'm like your college cousin and shit. I'm up here like, hey, y'all, how you doing? I'm over here in college still waiting for you to come back and get your degree, man. What's going on?
Wait, you're waiting for me to get my... Wait, who are you?
Yo, what's up, man? My name's Andre.
Andre?
Yeah, my name is Mr. Andre Binks, the unplugged killer. You know, the one from the streets. That's what they call me on the streets, man. That's why I look like to hang out as.
Okay, Andre Binks. I gotta be honest.
It's Mr. Binks to you, sir.
I usually do a little bit of clearing people before I have them such a important role.
Oh, no, I've gone clear, man. I've gone clear with Scientology and shit, man. That's why I've been doing, for the past 6 months up here at college. Your cousin, I've been doing Scientology, going clear and shit.
Oh, wow.
I'm clear. I like to say, they say a little joke and shit, but I'm clear as a fucking window, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well... I guess
stand in front of the TV at a sports party when you're hanging out with your friends and shit, and they go, "What, you a pane, but you're not a window pane?" I go, "Nah, in Holmes, I went clear, like a window pane. I'm clear. You can see right through me."
Okay, that's a lot of Eminem lyrics and Scientology decree.
Oh, yeah, man, I love Eminem. I'm a freestyle rapper here in the streets of Jacksonville, Florida. I like to hang out.
Wow.
I do a lot of rapping on the streets here. I go on the corners and I rap for loose Skittles and a couple of cents, but that's what gets me through, because I'm Mr. Andre Binks from the rapper from the streets, the unplugged killer, that's what they call me on the streets.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you have such a great presence. How did you get the last name Binks? Aren't you James's cousin?
No, well, listen, first of all, I don't think you'll properly understand the college cousin experience.
I don't think I am.
You ever heard of the girlfriend experience with a prostitute? That's basically like a cousin that you meet in college. Basically.
Oh, okay. So you guys aren't related.
Well, no, I'm like his college cousin, we like blood cousins.
Yeah, you guys keep saying that. I've never heard that used before in any...
So we starting it off on the streets of the quarters of Jacksonville. I'm Andre Binks, the unplugged killer, the rap skittler. I'd like to do the freestyle, and that's just kind of how I roll, man. But
so that's what
my uncle's last name's Binks. My mama's last name's Binks, so I'm like a long degenerate line of Binks.
Yeah, that's kind of how we all are. We all have our mother's last name. But anyway... Did you come on the show where you wanted to, did you want to do something? Did you want to freestyle? You keep talking about freestyle.
My cousin James, he said it was running late to the podcast, and he said, I said, let me come on the show sometime. I could promote my rapping, and I could also talk to Patty about perhaps going clear with Scientology and shit, and promote my new business. I'm a new small business investor.
Oh, interesting. What's the business?
Yeah, it's called Nasty Fingers. It's a black-owned business. It sells chicken fingers out in the blackest neighborhood in every city in the country.
Okay.
So we're like a real hood, how there's a place called Bacon Bitch. And it's like a brunch place, and everyone's like, "What's up, bitch?" when they come up to your table. Do you know about that place?
No, that sounds like a really upsetting place to bring my future wife.
Oh, it's a real place in St. Pete, Florida, and it closed down because nobody liked being called a bitch at brunch, because, why would that be a joke? You can't take your mom or perhaps your aunt or your uncle who has the same last name as you to the bacon bitch, because they don't want to call you the bitch.
No.
Anyway, man,
I noticed your voice is changing a little.
Listen, man, listen, man, I do a lot of helium. I inhale various gases, and that's just how I like to play it. My voice is in constant flux. I'm the unplugged killer from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. Well, listen.
I have a small business. It's a chicken finger business, but it's like ghetto themed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's it called again? Disgusting Fingers?
Yeah, it's called Nasty Fingers.
Right.
Nasty Fingers in every neighborhood out there. We got delicious flavor. We got bitch ranch. We got twerk fries.
Jesus. Is there anything that's
we got
not going to offend
Baba
me?
Sauce.
Okay. Well, I think I've heard enough.
Wings.
And
it's like ironic, you know, it's ironicism and shit, because, you know, like, what we like to do, like I'm Andre Binks, and that's how I like to play it for the streets of Jacksonville, and I like to hang out on the corners for, like, rapping and shit. And, like, I'm like, oh, what if we did, like, an ironical, like, different take on, like, the chicken wing experience, so we do it, like, that's more, like, in the vein of, like, what our, like our culture is, but we do it ironic.
Yes, I like that idea. I think you should honestly write a rap about chicken fingers if you haven't already.
Idea. I could do the commercials, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do the commercials, perhaps. Yeah, it's a great idea. I could promote my rapping.
Yeah, what do you look like?
What do I look? I got red hair.
Okay.
On my feet.
On your feet, like
a
hobbit?
I got red hair on my feet, and I got red hair on my head, and I'm constantly inhaling various gases.
Okay.
So I always got that tank on me. I basically look like walking around. They're like, who's that scuba diver with the red hair coming out of the bottom of the towel?
Right. That must be jarring to especially Scottish people at the Loch Ness
jarring,
Monster.
have you heard of my uncle? He's jarred twice.
Wait a minute.
He's jarred twice, Binks.
His name is Jar Twice Binks.
Yes.
And it has
fellow freestyle rapper here in the streets of Jacksonville working for Skittles and various gases.
Can I ask you who your grandfather is?
My grandfather? No, you cannot.
Okay. Is it because he's a famed character in The Phantom Menace?
I cannot confirm or deny for the nature of the Phantom, because, like, that's, like, something that's, like, deeply personal to me and my family. I can't confirm or deny, but I guess I'll tell you personally, because it's just a private phone call. My grandfather is John Binks.
Nice. That's all I needed to hear, because if I can be honest, even though this is just a phone call and it's, like, not perfect audio, I can tell just by your voice that you're related to him.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because my grandfather, let's just say, his favorite thing to say was Misa inhale various gases.
Right. Yeah, I could imagine that. Now, did you ever get any what's going on over there?
Sorry, I'm inhaling another gas.
Oh, what kind of gas are you inhaling?
Gasoline fumes.
Oh, gasoline. Okay,
it's a lean fumes. You ever inhale some lean fumes?
I have accidentally.
I'm like, you gotta be inhaling that. Just playing. I'm done. The fucking.
Hey, Andre, I like you, man. I like the cut of your jib.
Thanks, man. I cut my jib back on the streets of Jacksonville, freestyle rapping for various gases and Skittles. They call me the unplugged killer, you know, for various nicknames. And listen, I've just been coming up through gangster rap with nasty wing sauce, and like that's just what I like to do. I'm an entrepreneurial spirit, and I'm the unplugged killer, and I like to freestyle rap.
Wow. I've never met anyone who knows exactly what they want and is able to present it as well put together as you.
I would like to think of us as college cousins as well.
You know what, Andre? At first, I was a little against this college cousins thing, but now I'm starting to feel a little familiarity with you.
Yeah, you see the magic of the college cousin experience.
Yeah, so am I ever going to get to meet you in person?
Perhaps no. I'm usually under various bridges on the streets of Jacksonville.
Okay.
And I don't really have a phone or nothing. I'm calling you from a payphone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the last payphone in the state of Florida.
Well, if that's the case, then your time must be running out pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, my time's about to run out, but I hope I took up enough time. Once again, my name is Andre Binks, and just various gases probably plug that. Just, if you see me on the street, plug me in through a gas,
yeah,
you know?
let's everyone look that up and go. Oh, I'm actually getting another call here. I think I'm getting, this is James calling me back. Andre, I'm going to have to let you go, okay? And I'm going to take this other call. Hey, James, how's it going?
Yeah, Paddy, it's me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Wait, why do you have James's number?
Listen, I found Jesus on the side of the sidewalk. He's so scared. I said, give me your phone. I took his phone.
Oh my God. Wait, were you on the school bus that James ran into?
Yeah, I was in the school bus going to night school.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
God.
become a civil engineer.
Wow. Well, it's a little
Yeah, I'm Mr.
early
Olympia,
for...
5-time world champion, former governor of California, and actor, but now I want to be civil engineer.
Well, listen, you called the right guy because I actually happen to be a civil engineer in my daytime.
Patty, tell Arnold Schwarzenegger to give me my phone back. He's got my phone and he's too big. He won't give it back.
James, James, can you hear me?
He's on speaker. He's taunting me. We're just at a fucking Wawa, getting a chicken Wawa.
Oh, okay.
I'm here with my cousin. We're just hanging out with Arnold.
Arnold, listen.
Yeah, I'm here on the phone with Patty DeFino outside the Wawa.
Yeah, I love that I'm getting to talk to you right now. I never thought I'd ever get to talk to you. However, I kind of need to talk to James because we do this podcast together. And
give me my phone.
Oh my God, James!
I shot Arnold Schwarzenegger with a gun.
Jesus!
Did you hit the sound effect when I said with a gun?
I did it both times. You would be very proud of me.
So proud of you.
Where did you get a gun, and how did you? Are you okay?
I've always had a gun. And now I'm back in my car, and I'm pulling into the driveway now. Okay.
Oh, of the studio.
Of the studio.
Oh, thank God, that was
Bill's
quick.
car here.
You didn't have to deal with any police? Yeah, Bill's car is here.
Bill's car's here. It looks like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, it's very tiny, and he takes up 2 whole spaces with it. I hate that he does that.
Yeah, it's very tiny, and he takes up 2 whole spaces. Oh, did you just say that?
I just said
Sorry,
that.
you're breaking.
Oh, okay.
Peanut M&Ms.
James?
Fire in the...
James? Okay, I'm going to hang up on James. Click. I just said click, but I wanted you guys to know that I hung up on him. I guess he should be here soon. But yeah, I guess we'll start the show. Welcome to News from Bed.
I'm here.
Oh my God, James. Take a seat.
Sorry.
You look covered in sweat, and is that blood on your feet?
Listen, I
It's not on your
What was that?
Nothing.
What was that?
Listen, I'm happy
I was
you're
trying
here.
to print for the show. I had an idea for the show.
Wait, you were late because you had to print something?
Dude, you don't know how far the fucking Wawa printer is, dude. You get in there, they take you underneath the ground.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't print it on, like, cooked salami.
What did I miss?
You didn't really miss anything. Your buddy called me, Andre Binks.
Oh, yeah. Probably not the best guy. I should have recommended.
Yeah, you should have
bad.
had Sean call, or we could have had like Kiwi or anyone.
Well, it's kind of on you. You should have vetted him.
I should have vetted him, but I didn't know you'd be late, so I wasn't totally sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, either way, I'm thrilled to the gills, much
you got
like
a little Zin hole
Jar
there.
Jar Binks.
Oh shit! Wait, can I get one of those? Oh, thanks. Hey, look at that.
Welcome to News from
Bed.
Wow.
I've been up all night, so I'm late, and I couldn't find a good printer because I wanted to get this good paper. This paper's made from slave labor.
Oh, Jesus.
Most printers now are like, the paper is non-slave. But I got a new script, I thought.
Whoa.
Everybody loves my scripts. I'm a burgeoning screenwriter here on News from Bed. I'm News from Bed's. Did you know this? I'm News from Bed's
you're like
burgeoning screenwriter.
Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have this new script.
Wow, Dante Stargazer and the Pirates from Mars. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, what do you think? And I have a new. I want you to say what my pseudonym is, because I think maybe one of my problems is people might Google me and see that I'm a foot-based content creator.
Right.
So I was perhaps curious if that might be limiting my capacity to get any of these things off the ground.
I think it might be, but
so what do you think of my pseudonym?
Oh, you mean Hunk Shazam?
It's Hunk Chasm, but it's spelled like Shazam.
Yeah. Do you not know how to spell chasm?
I don't know how to spell a lot of things, Patty. I only know how to spell is M-O-N-E, baby. And that spells
Moan. Well, I'm thrilled that you have this written.
I really thought I spelled mine.
I'm thrilled that you brought this, dude, because I if I can be honest, I've had a rough week. It's been a sad week. I don't know for the listeners. I actually told James on Sunday, we're not doing the podcast this week.
I said, I got a guy I'm going to call.
Yeah. And James got me back into my shoes and onto my feet because you can't stand without shoes.
I almost
on.
didn't make it today because of how much effort I was putting into my new concept. I was, when you're struck by the writing bug, it's hard to deny inspiration. But I'm glad that you got yourself back on your feet. You wiped off your shoulders. You got the dust out of your socks, and you snuck those babies back on for another podcast here because I was worried. But that's why News from Bed is a two-man operation.
That's right.
And can people stop asking to be a guest on the show?
That's right. I think we've moved on with that, and now you're such an important part of this show that I really can't do without you. So I appreciate you coming here and being, such a big part of this.
Absolutely.
Guys,
dude.
give it up for James.
It's my honor. It's my honor.
Well,
you want to get into it?
Yeah, without further ado, we should kind of get into this. So what maybe I'll put on a little music. This is what? This is like
it's always good. I mean, all the Hollywood guys, they always put on theme music when they're reading a script. So
right.
It's
Get you in the
Ooh, okay, so this one, the title of the script is Dante Stargazer and the Pirates from Mars.
Right.
Our first script went noir. Our second script, we went to the Old West.
Yes.
Now, I'm looking ahead. Let's go to the future. Let's go to the stars. Let's see what we have the capacity to get into when our opportunities are limitless in the world. There we go. Exactly. The Nintendo Switch probably 12 is out when this script is coming.
Wouldn't that be exciting? I bet
it sure would, Patty. I'm going to be playing for this read through. I'm thinking that this is another vehicle for you and me to be in the movie. And
sure.
I'm thinking this is explicitly as a movie, but it's sort of like a serialized movie, like as an episode. So loud in my ears.
Is it really? Wait, if I hit this, is it loud?
No. But the music's a little loud.
Really?
Just a little loud.
Okay.
It's so epic.
Is that any better?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Anyway, in the way that Star Trek is serialized, where you watch an episode and you're catching them in the middle of something, and it's one day or one thing happening to them.
Oh, that's what serialized mean?
Yeah,
I thought it meant it tastes better with milk.
Anyway, the Oreo is the serialized cookie. Listen, guys, that's what you get here at News from Bed. That kind of M-O-N-E.
Whatever the fuck that means.
But basically, I think that this is basically you're in the middle. There's not a lot of setup. There's
still getting louder.
Somehow it's defied you making it 1 decibel. So I'm going to read, this is the parts I have written for us. I'm going to read the part of Captain Dante Stargazer.
Sure.
I think I just have more acting classes than you at this point. Mm-hmm. And I think you could be Officer Grundle. He's he's one of the guys on the bridge. He's actually the head of security.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you have you're the war guy.
Responsibility.
Yeah, you're the guy that's in there, you're the war, when we get into some conflict, Officer Grundle, he's the one.
I'm the guy you go to, yeah.
Also, it could be pronounced Grundle, whatever you want to do.
So, I guess without further ado, guys, here is the official reading.
No further ado, please. Here we go. I'll read the stage
Dante Stargazer and the Pirates
Maybe
from
I'll have
Mars.
you read something. We open on the starship Galactron 3, flying through a nebula. Exterior shot of the ship turning and flying off, while we hear the captain's audio log, Captain Dante Stargazer, in a voiceover. Captain's log. December 8th, 3025. We've entered into an unclaimed star system at the edge of the Ricola Quadrant. Fuel supplies are low and currently docked at a refuel station to re-up on supplies. You want to read that next part?
Sure.
And then I'll read that part.
Interior, the bridge. Pure white walls and floors. The ship is covered in screens and buttons and knobs. No comma there, but...
Well, there's 2 ands, you fucking retard.
It's bright and clean and only something that could exist in the future after Filipinos have been eradicated. You think they're what's holding it up? I'm not
definitely holding back the knob quota, I'll tell you that.
I'm not going to ask any more questions.
Enter Captain Dante Stargazer. His teeth shine with the same sheen of a star. His eyes are crystal blue. His skin is tan and flawless. He wears his captain's uniform, but his hulking muscular chest and cock are visibly outlined through the suit. He walks up to his captain's chair and sits at his control console. At ease, crew. Officer Frankler, get me the status of our refuel. General Dern, begin food supply inventory. And Officer Grundle, Captain Stargazer looks at his head of security on the side of the bridge. Officer Grundle is facing away from him, holding something in his hand. You want to read this next part?
Yeah. Officer Grundle is short and fat. He is as wide as he is tall, and his ill-fitting suit is tight in all the wrong places. He has greasy hair that he shaves into what can only be described as a reverse mohawk. I've always kind of wanted that. A common hairstyle for pedophiles in 3025. Wait.
Officer, what do you have there? Read the fucking script. Officer Grundle, so confused.
Huh?
In your hand there, what is that? Good turn.
Oh, shoot. I don't know, Captain. It's just something that I got at the refuel port. There was a Reptunglian merchant there selling fruit from his native planet.
Okay, so there's a note here. There's a parenthetical. Officer Grundle, he says that more pathetic. You want to give that another read for me?
Oh.
Because that's pathetic. He
Okay,
has to do
yeah,
kind of like subservient to his captain. Not in a disrespectful way, but he's like a little bit embarrassed. You know?
Right.
He's been caught having something.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just do it again. Oh, shoot. I don't know, Captain. It's just something that I got at the refuel port. There was a Reptunglian merchant there selling fruit from his native planet.
There you go. That was perfect.
Was that good?
Grundle holds up the fruit. It's pale, long, and veiny. One could describe it as phallic, but it's way bumpier and is more like a loose sack of jello with turtle skin. Grundle holds it with two hands in a really weird way. So show me something holding something with two hands in a really weird way. Yeah, I guess that. Be careful, officer. Otherworldly fruits are delicious, but sometimes they can have harmful effects on our biology.
I already ate it.
Officer Grundle is covered in brown goo. His face, his hands, his mouth, his hands. He's chewing loudly and making a lot of noises while he does this. My God, officer, you made a huge mess. Officer Wombat, get that cleaning droid down here at once.
It hurts really bad. My skin is burning, and my stomach is on fire.
Ooh, a little Italian.
Yeah.
Officer Grundle is holding his stomach and moaning loudly. He stands, but falls to the floor and starts rolling all over the place, while other crew members look on in horror. Someone get me the name of that fruit!
Yeah.
Stat! Officer Tooby, get Dr. Grant from the medical bay here. Tell him it's not urgent. A crew member hands the captain a tablet with information on it. The computer reads aloud to him.
Can I be the computer?
I spelled the wrong aloud, by the way.
Can I be the computer?
You can.
Hello, Captain. The fruit is called the Kogel. It's a common delicacy on the Reptunglian home world. Though it may look rough, its delicious flavor can be described as root beer and vanilla ice cream. It's not harmful to humans.
Officer Grundle is painting the floor with brown goo, whimpering. Officer, get off the floor! That fruit is not poisonous to humans!
I'm pooling. I'm pooing.
I'm pooling. Do it again.
I'm pooing. I'm pooing and pissing on myself and on the floor.
Officer Grundle rolls around in his own filth. The captain stands over him, unable to help. Somebody restrain this man!
I feel something inside me. Poo monster!
Officer Grundle lays on his back while his stomach starts pulsating like something's trying to break out.
Oh my god.
Oh god, there's something in there! A long brown snake-like alien breaks out of Grundle's body and leaves it behind like old skin.
Jesus.
The snake slithers around the bridge. Officer Grundle, the parenthetical is his last words.
I die. Poo death. Officer, die. Poo snake death. Poo snake. Do snake.
Captain Stargazer leaps off his chair and does 2 backflips, firing his phaser gun between the eyes of the alien snake, which explodes out of respect for Dante Stargazer. The captain looks at Grundle's body, emotionless, and in a voiceover we go back to the captain's log. Captain's log. Nothing happened today, and nobody with value or importance died. What do you think?
You're very talented, James. I'll give you that. I
What did you think, though?
I mean,
of the script. I know I'm talented. I know I'm talented.
The script.
I know I'm talented.
The script is good. We just have this. There's something eating at me. Can I just explain? It's not a poo snake. Every time you do these scripts, and by the way, I'm so grateful when you do. But every time you do these scripts, I happen to be a character who just dies a horrifically embarrassing, gross death. And also,
I don't think that's true.
To add on to that,
I don't think that's true at all.
Again, my character has some pedophilic tendencies, which seems to be somewhat of a theme here.
I got soda all over the floor. No. That's not it at all. I don't think that
should I grab like a towel?
No, there's nothing. I just kind of leaked a little bit of the cap.
Okay.
It's much like poo out of Captain Grundle's
Yeah, so what happened? He ate a thing that's safe for humans.
Right.
Is Grundle a human?
Yeah.
Then why did he die with a poop snake coming out of his stomach?
I don't really know. I think that just in my head, that's just kind of something that happens to him.
Yeah, James, I think you have these brilliant ideas.
Thank you. And
but then you kind of...
No, not but, and...
And you're handsome.
Yeah! Now you can do the but.
But you tend to throw those ideas away to make my character look like a big gargantuan buffoon.
I don't see. You're all about like, oh, I'm gonna be embarrassed. Oh, girls are gonna see this.
Well, they
Oh,
are.
my mom's gonna see this. Patty, that's not what acting's about. Acting is about doing something that gets you outside of yourself, entering a character that's different from who you are, and truly experiencing what it's like to walk in the moccasins of another.
I suppose moccasins. I suppose, but I feel like I don't know. I think like you and I together could have such a heroic journey through the stars, especially. But you just like to kill me off. Like if you were to write a script in real life, if they gave you $1 million to cast,
I would do this.
You would do that, but why would you want me offset for 90% of the...
Well, you're voicing the computer.
I guess I could do the computer.
You're like Jarvis.
Well, what is in the future for the computer in this?
He dies. God. He dies in a gay poo orgy. That's what I like, though.
That's like not even something a computer would be interested in.
Oh no, I'm dying in a poo orgy.
My wires are getting sticky.
Time to die in poo orgy.
I did kind of nail that computer voice, didn't I?
That's why I think that's kind of why I wanted to test you out for both characters.
Okay. Well,
because people are gonna go to the movie and like, oh, the guy that does Officer Grundle, like, dude, like you're not seeing like the full vision. Like we're like this is like the kind of movie that gets us at Comic-Con and we're like walking around and who's walking around? A fat nerd in one of those like scooters that's like automatic with a shave down the middle of his head in the Officer Grundle like uniform. Like you could have real fans. Like people could be like, oh, that cult classic character, Officer Grundle from Captain Dante Stargazer and the Pirates of Mars.
Right. I am so excited for that. Maybe I am kind of being a little tough on you here because I did like the script. What about this?
Sometimes you gotta let the dog out of the leash.
Yeah, that's the saying.
Sometimes you gotta leave the gate open and let that dog run.
But okay, so another.
He's always like, beware of dog. Beware of dog. Oh, my dog jumps. My dog bites. Oh, he's a kisser. And Patty's dog's like licking a lady on her face. Me, I'm like, let the dog run.
Okay. All right, Brian Callen. So I have another question.
I'm a running dog.
At one point, you mentioned that my character Grundle has a reverse mohawk, which 100 years in the future is seen as the same haircut that a pedophile would have. Now,
that's
why
not in the movie? That's just for you to know in your character.
Okay, so I have to kind of play it as like
you're like taking a
pedophile?
risk, you know? Like that in the future is basically like now having like a little mustache in the middle. Like that's what you're doing. You're like trying to bring it back. You know, like a Hitler mustache?
Yeah.
Like that's what he's doing. He's like, I'm bringing it back. I'm reclaiming the swastika.
So
like
that's
Kanye.
like the underground Hitler is the reverse mohawk.
Yeah, it's kind of the most interesting sentence you've ever said.
Which is like
the underground Hitler is the reverse mohawk.
Which is how Hitler died.
Yeah, underground Hitler. You kind of
Okay.
have that. You kind of have like a reverse Hitler, like on your mustache now, as it is, because you have, like,
I have
the
a
perfect
reverse
gap.
mohawk mustache.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Yeah.
figured like that would be easy for you to get into.
Okay, well, why not just have that?
See, it's like and there's like a broader themes. You know?
I guess I'm thinking pretty narrow here.
You know, and like, I don't know, man. I mean, kind of bumming me out because I thought like you'd be so excited to be a part. I mean, I don't have to write in the movies. You know?
No, I think you should because
like,
you're
you don't have to be.
you're demonstrating.
Next time I write one, it won't be about you. You know, maybe it'll be about Kiwi Weintraub.
Could I still read for the part of Kiwi?
No,
Okay.
you don't capture his mannerisms.
I don't. I would never claim that I did.
Well,
But
really bumming me out, man. I was trying to like give you something, like, because we have like space stuff. I really
Yeah.
saw you as Officer Grundle. Like when I was writing this character, I was like, Patty.
see, that's what
Patty in the
upsets
future.
me a little bit.
But like when I was writing Dante Stargazer, I'm like, who could I play? Who could I be?
Yeah.
Who am I right now? Let's take that guy and put him in the future.
Sure.
And then I was like, okay, let's do the same for Patty. Who is Patty right now? What does Patty make people feel like? How does Patty have reactions from people?
Yeah, this is what I'm not a fan of exactly. I think just your image of me makes me a little upset. And I don't see it all the time. Like usually you're not, you know, it's almost like this part of you is hidden and then it's revealed when you write something.
They always say screenplay is the eyes to the man's soul.
That's
James.
that's it. Well, I'll tell you what. I
Well,
love
I'll tell
your-
you what.
I love
This
your,
and now that. What was you saying?
I can't even remember. I say this to say
To say this.
This.
I said that
to say this. I
you
always
say that?
appreciate your writing. And that gets me to this. Thank you very much for writing it. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It was great. Again, I am clouding the mystique of the story with my own personal bias, which I do have to get over. I just have to, you know, my therapist is always telling me that I have to stand up for myself, and this just seems like one of those moments.
No, she's talking about your leg condition.
Oh, that's right.
She's like, you have to stand up for you. You can't just lay in bed all day. You need to stand up for you.
For
'cause
your
you have blood
circulation.
clots. Yes.
Right.
That's what she means when she
Well, that's
says
why I
that.
got the stockings on today.
Yeah, and weirdly enough, I don't know if anyone who watches this knows that Patty never has read the script before, but he did wear space-themed socks.
I did.
Patty does not know what the scripts are, so it's very interesting that you did that.
That is
Because you didn't even know it was going to be a space thing.
I know, it's like we have this cosmic connection, which makes me like really want you to write something where it's like you and I up against the world, you know, where
Right.
we can rely on each other. It just seems like my character is always someone who's like inhibiting your success.
I mean, name 2 other examples of that happening, and I'll give it to you. Name 2 other times that that's happened.
in like real life.
No, like in my scripts. Like, when have I ever done that before?
Well, the last script and then the script before.
Oh.
Yeah, literally the 2 other times that you've written a
Well,
script.
the last one was a Western, and you were like the bad guy.
I was more than the bad guy. I was like a womanizer pedophile who died from bees and got shot like 1,000,000 times by Apaches and ripped apart.
Oh, yeah. See, but you seem to remember it well. You must be going back to the script to get something.
Yeah, and then the one before that, I was like,
You were like my co-detective. We were like 2 detectives.
yeah, but I was a co-detective who also was a pedophile and who died horrifically.
I don't see him as that.
Yeah, but that's how you wrote him. So,
You know, I don't know, man. You know,
welcome to News from Bed, everybody. Welcome to News from Bed.
you know, you go all over town trying to stop clapping. Stop. You go all over town trying to print a paper on slave paper. You want Patty to read on slave? Patty's like, I'll only read if it's on slave paper.
That is,
Whatever.
I'm glad you followed my one request.
Me and I go, gotta fucking get my fucking college cousin to call you and fucking meet Arnold Schwarzenegger, shoot him in the head, and I come over here. And so.
Yeah, a lot has happened already in this episode. I guess I'm just like, honestly, James, I'm sorry for all of this. I apologize. I take all of it back. I'm just
Thank you very much.
A little thanks. I'm just a little. I guess I'm a little off kilter. So much stuff is going on. It's hard for me to balance it.
Yeah.
Bill has been over there just like eating a
Bill, what
turkey
did you?
sandwich.
Yeah, what
the
did you
entire
think of
time.
my script? Would you
Well,
like
James?
A,
I'll tell you what. I would like for you to write me into a part next time.
oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't really see a lot for you though. Like, do you have any acting experience? You ever done anything before?
No.
Okay. Thank you, Bill.
Again,
Yeah, you shouldn't write him into a part.
I mean, maybe I could. Maybe
What's he going to play? That little guy from Death Stranding 2? The little marionette?
Yeah, he could play the little marionette from Death Stranding too.
Would you like if we put a bunch of strings on you and had you move your arms and body around?
Maybe.
Okay, well, that
Bill,
seems like a personal choice.
Bill, give it up for Bill, guys.
No, don't give it up for Bill.
Yeah, honestly, don't. I'm sick of Bill.
Bill, like, you park your car in such a shitty way,
Yeah.
and you fucking come over here, and like, I was even considering starting to call you Ding. Every one of your friends calls you Ding, and you bring all the dude. That's the problem with Bill. Like, we're doing the podcast, you're like new, and then you're like bringing all of these friends to just sit in the living room while we're doing the podcast. Like,
yeah, why did you bring your entire extended family over there? Oh, they had nothing else better to do.
But that doesn't mean you can bring them to the podcast.
That's not a good excuse.
It's like an intimidation. Like, we don't want to have people we don't invite. Just like Patty has to vet all the guests, and Patty usually wants to vet the scripts, and he always has to change things that I write.
Right.
You have to like make sure that if you're going to bring 18 different people from Australia, you got to let us know.
Yeah, and you should also let me know. You said you guys eat grapes. That's why I buy so many grapes. But you don't eat grapes.
You eat some.
You don't eat grapes. You go and put the grapes outside and turn them into raisins. You eat raisins, Bill. Right?
No.
Well,
You eat raisins, Bill.
Bill,
You eat raisins.
do you like raisins, Bill?
Be honest.
Maybe.
No,
Bill,
no.
Bill.
You like raisins. There's some sort of artisanal thing to you. If you want to be crafting your own shit, make your fucking raisins at home. Why do you got to come here and take Patty's grapes, and then we're sitting around? Oh, I can't start yet because the grapes are still
All right,
full of juices.
don't make fun of Bill's voice.
Oh, I can't start yet because the raisins are full of juices.
Yeah, Bill, just tell me you like raisins if you want raisins. Do you understand?
Maybe.
All right, Bill.
Let's give it up for Bill.
Only your family is clapping. That's a lot of people.
It's a lot. And it's when you think about how soft those hands are when they go together.
Yeah. Well, I thought about how soft those hands are. He's got that one knee, so oh baby. Let's just say she's got no strings on her.
Well, James, listen.
Bill, can I have sex with your niece?
Yes.
Oh,
You always got to ask an uncle if you can have sex with his niece.
That's right.
And I've always said that.
well, listen. We're here. We're doing it. I'm so thankful. I had like an episode where I got rid of my Twitter account. I got rid of my Instagram. I deactivated it. Does that do anything?
Well, I can't send you any delicious memes anymore.
Oh, that's good.
My girlfriend and you have both deactivated Instagram, and I'm just like, I'm not going to send Reed another.
Yeah, so you're just alone on an island?
Yeah, I'm just like looking at stuff being like, oh, this would be like, I kind of have to break away from that with Instagram because like there's certain friends I have who only contact me by sending me videos on Instagram.
Right.
And it's just not like a sustainable way to like go through things.
Yeah, I get that. I think maybe we're aging out of memes because like this whole like we don't want to be meme guys forever.
I want to be the meme. I don't want to view it.
That's what we should do on News from Bed. We should make a meme of ourselves or just you, and have it circulate. I don't know.
It's like a good marketing thing.
Yeah. And like maybe it can be something like where your mouth is open really wide and like it's one of those things where you just keep zooming into your mouth.
Yeah, and
it's like a
universe.
You're in
there. Yeah. I don't know how that's a meme.
That's
like,
not,
what's a meme?
not
like
a meme.
what do you think a meme is?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you just zoom into someone's mouth.
I don't
it's
know.
like a meme where you like zoom into his mouth. Classic meme stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
I definitely think the News from Bed website should be, it starts with me opening my mouth and then you zoom into it and then you're kind of floating in there and then there's a bed and you have to try and click the bed to see the recent episode.
That's a good idea because scrolling is always up and down. What if it was forward and
when you
back?
scroll, it goes in more. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean...
And you get all the way to the end and you come out of my asshole and it's just like, that's where it's like copyright 2025.
Yeah, and then it's like, contact us.
Contact us. About us.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Wouldn't you love to copyright your butt?
Oh, I have. Trust me, I got into some trouble back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Everyone was trying to get the exact same butt as me.
That's like, people should copyright their own bodies because then like you can't steal. Like what if I copyrighted this mustache and then no one else was allowed to have a mustache?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this. Why has over the course of the podcast, like you have just been kind of slowly trying to look like me?
Let's not get into
Okay,
this.
like we're just becoming the same guy, you know? Because
No,
like
no.
I trimmed my mustache, and you're like, I'm gonna grow my mustache.
Yeah,
So if
well,
I,
that was
like-
my opportunity to catch up.
Yeah. Listen, it's fine, man. I think the mustache is a great look on you.
Thanks,
Because
dude.
every time I come over here, you're like, I got a new wax for it.
Yeah, I got
I got
to
a fourth flavor of wax.
I like to text James whenever I grow a new hair.
Yeah. Got another one. It's a picture of it. Patty, it doesn't count if it's behind your knee. You guys don't know this. Patty's behind his knees. Let's just say Amazon jungle.
Yeah. You can find an Amy Schumer bit back there
Yeah.
about her mom's bush or something. That's the only Amy Schumer bit I've ever liked.
Her mom's bush.
It's a joke about her mom's bush, and she's like, "You ever see your mom's bush?" And she's just like going like this, and then she's like,
That's really
and then
funny.
she goes like this.
Yeah. And she stole that from
From
Amy
Joaquin
Schumer.
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin.
The Joker. Imagine they had him like write his own. Honestly, I don't know if you ever saw the second Joker movie, but
I refused.
it felt like he wrote his own dialogue.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's some like really shitty movies out there now. I feel like, we kind of discovered our own the other day, which
Oh yeah, we did discover our own. We started watching Y2K.
Yeah.
This goes into our grander point about the nature of comedy.
yeah, it really asks the question, why 2K?
Yeah.
Should
Yeah,
I play this little trailer?
Well,
here?
yeah,
We
you
can
can put it on
kinda-
mute. We can talk while it's on there. Oh, there's Soccer Chris.
Yeah, that's the best part of this movie, by the way, is a character whose name is Soccer Chris. And they don't really refer to him at all. He's got no backstory. He's just a douchebag who dies about 3 seconds into the movie.
Right.
And me and James thought it'd be great to write an entire movie
about a character that's like the first death
in the movie. Yeah. Because, like, honestly, it would be better than this. One of the problems with this movie
Is that guy?
is this fat guy. Which, by the way, I say problem, but he's the best part of the entire movie.
Yeah.
He's the only redeeming character, but he's so fat that it actually makes me feel bad for him.
He's really fat. He's not movie fat.
He's
anymore.
not.
He's too fat. He's way too fat.
He's way too
There's
fat.
an appropriate level of fat if you're going to be in movies. This guy looks like he has like a fake suit on that makes him fatter.
Yeah, we had to screen the movie on a projector just to fit him in the frame.
Yeah, we didn't even get the whole thing. I was like, Patty, we got to go to the IMAX to see this guy's fucking rear end.
Body, but he is the best character in the movie. With that being said, he's like not a good actor.
He's from New Zealand.
Yeah, he is. But his first lines
how
of
you doing?
aren't his first lines of dialogue in the movie like just normal English, and then after that he's like, because remember at one point I'm like, wait, is he Australian?
Yeah, he kind of loses his accent a little bit.
Yeah, and his mom is not Australian, and his mom is super hot and skinny.
Yeah, and they're doing little workouts. The movie's just not that good.
Yeah.
I think this even plays into your Twitter and Instagram thing where it's like, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of putting stuff in my eyes, you know?
Yes, dude.
Stop putting stuff in my eyes and my ears because it's like this movie. If you like this movie, you must have a podcast called Morning Good.
Welcome to Morning
And that's all I got to say because like this movie was just like, it was like Patty and I were watching it and I got to say it was on Amazon and there were ads.
Yeah.
And every ad break, we looked at each other and we go, are we going to go
gonna
to the
do
next
this?
ad break?
Yeah.
And we made it 3 ad breaks in.
Which is less than half the movie.
Yeah, we made it about 35 minutes into the movie.
If you're one of these fucking idiots who want to watch this movie, I recommend you skip forward a little bit because we're gonna get to some spoilers. But here's my warning.
We don't even really know
Here's
what happens.
the spoiler warning. He fucking dies very early on.
Yeah. And then that was when we were like, all right, well, that's the only guy we like. So.
The only thing I could think of is we didn't finish this movie. What if I'm sure they might have had him come back because it was a very anticlimactic death. He kind of got just
Yeah.
stabbed and he just sat there.
He's like, oh, I'm here in heaven with Soccer Chris.
Oh, wow.
I don't know the name, but the main character's just boring. Why does
Yeah.
the main character have to just be like the most boring white teenager of all time?
Yeah, it's always and it's what is he from? It? I thought he was from Stranger
He's from
Things.
It, yeah,
but,
but he basically it was just like, well, we could just do Stranger Things for a movie.
right.
There was like there's like 2 years where they were like kids, scary, 80s nostalgia.
And
That's
then-
every movie was just that.
The other like main character in this movie is Rachel Ziegler, who's the new Snow White. And by the way, I think she is. I think she's very attractive. I understand when people don't see her as attractive, but I didn't realize this. I only saw the memes about Snow White.
There's Soccer Chris. No, there's
her and Soccer Chris.
She was just kissing Soccer Chris.
Soccer kiss.
Oh, dude, I wish it was Rachel Ziegler. There he is.
So there's Soccer Chris.
There's darkened Soccer Chris. He looks like my cousin Timmy.
And there.
And there's Rachel Ziegler.
And there's Rachel Ziegler. The only shot where you don't see her chin in the movie.
She's a big chin actress.
She's a chin actress. Everything she leads with her chin. It's the first thing to enter the scene.
Yeah, she does great in Asian markets because of how much chin she puts into every performance. But she's dude, look at Soccer Chris, dude. That's why they're such a good couple, because their chins just fit right into each other like puzzle pieces.
Yeah, I wish I was Soccer Chris.
You could play that character.
I don't think I have enough Soccer Riz to.
We should for Halloween both dress up as Soccer Chris
and just not tell anyone.
People, who are you? I'm like, I'm Soccer Chris. Or like people, act like they're stupid for not knowing what that is.
When people ask like, "Who are you?" We'll just be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Like as if you're like Mickey Mouse or something.
Yeah, like you don't know I'm Soccer Chris right now.
Yeah, no, the movie's basically like Y2K is real and all the technology like becomes alive and like starts killing people, and it's just it was like. I would have enjoyed it more if it was more into that. It was like too funny, I guess. Not like I was laughing. It was like trying to be too funny.
Yeah. My biggest problem is there's this like idea of nostalgia with the 90s, like pre-internet nostalgia or the very birth of the internet. And every single trope about that, like the dial-up, the... like burning CDs, the watching, like getting an image of porn on your computer, like all the like workout dancing videos. Every single thing that you associate with the 90s was in this movie, and it was like shoved into your face. It's like, okay, I don't need this kind of thing. Maybe it's for a younger generation who never got to experience it, but it seemed like it was like a response to how TikTok would portray the 90s.
Right.
And they're like, let's lean into this idea that's getting really popularized on TikTok and write a kind of a shitty movie around it. But yeah, we didn't see any of this part, but let me tell you what, I don't think it's going to save the movie.
Yeah, I wasn't really that. He was the kind of the other best character.
Yeah, there were two parts of this movie that were funny. Yeah. One, Soccer Chris.
Soccer Chris in general. I think me and Patty said the name Soccer Chris for the whole rest of the night.
And that includes a different movie that we watched after.
Yeah, we kept making it about Soccer Chris.
The best idea they ever had was to name a character Soccer Chris. The second best idea they had in the movie was Kyle Mooney plays a
VHS store owner
who's addicted to like weed. He's that typical stoner guy that you imagine.
Yeah.
And at one point he invites these two guys into the back, not the guy on the right, but the main character and Fatty Magugu. He invites them into the back of the VHS store to smoke weed. And when he gets ready to smoke weed, he sits down in a chair, takes his feet out of his sandals, and puts them in a different pair of sandals. We lost it at this part. It was hilarious.
But it was like that was the only thing in like 40 minutes of movie that was funny.
Right. And that was probably something that like they thought of in the moment. Like I doubt it was written into the script.
Right.
I wonder how good movies could be if everything is kind of decided in the moment, you know?
Yeah, those are like all
those are the best
Judd
things.
Apatow movies.
Yeah.
They're kind of like improv-y.
Because that's like when stand-up is the best, right? Don't you come up with the best lines when...
You're put on the spot.
You're put on the spot.
Yeah. I think, listen, man, I mean, it's just like there's too much of everything. And this movie, it was like, it felt like a movie. It's like, well, we should make this because it's like, why not? We haven't made a horror movie about Y2K and we'll let the guy from SNL do it. And it was like,
right.
You know, it was like, fine. It was like, I'm sure if I went to see it in the theater, I would have walked out and been like, okay. Like, not really like excited, not really. And that's kind of a lot of stuff now where it's like, it doesn't feel like there was a lot of like stuff in it. Like the whole intro scene before everything goes to shit, it wasn't like there was like some sort of like heart in it. There wasn't like a good like angle. The character was nothing. Like both characters were like nothing.
They don't lead into the idea of this technology stuff or the fact that it's the year 2000 at all. Like the only time they mention that is literally Soccer Chris, again, propping up the entire movie on his back.
On his soccer back.
When the clock strikes midnight on New Year's, he goes, and the lights turn off, he goes, what is Y2K real? That's the only mention of this idea that we're going into the year 2000 and technology might fail on us.
Yeah.
The rest of this it's just like very, very fast. They kind of steal some pages from Superbad with like the stealing liquor from the corner store and like just we're two nerds. We're not gonna fucking do anything. I want that kiss with that one girl.
Yeah, and
Rachel
it doesn't.
Ziegler.
It's like instead of doing something that feels like it's playing with the genre, it's just doing it.
Right.
I do this podcast with Aditya where we're rewatching the Mulaney sitcom. Like he made a sitcom that was only one season. And it reminded me a lot of this movie where it's like you have an idea of what you don't want to do, but you don't have an idea of what you want to do. You don't have a really good idea. Like I feel like I've been working on a couple little projects and something I've talked to you about. Like for me is like if it doesn't have like something in it, if there's not like a plot or like some sort of, I don't even want to say message, but like some sort of core thing that like informs everything about the movie, it's just scenes.
Yes, yeah,
And there's
what it felt
nothing
like.
going anywhere. And what's funny is because like the night before you had texted me like, dude, I just rewatched No Country for Old Men, like because it's just one of the greatest movies ever made.
Unbelievable.
And you just feel like there's something in there. Like it's like a novel. You're like, there's something in this movie behind all of the things that I'm seeing. And
There's
through
subtext.
line. It's like whatever this is about, you could put the movie in 1,000 different contexts, and it's like, oh, is it about religion? Is it about this? Is it about time? Is it about like America? You know, and it's like this movie is like, yes, it's a comedy horror movie. It doesn't. I'm not expecting it to do that,
Right.
But it's just like whatever. If you're just like, why? Why
Yeah.
do we get the opportunity to just make movies that are like, oh, like what if Y2K was real and the electronics tried to
You
kill
could have
us?
done so much more with it. I think the issue I have with this movie is that it acts like we never saw This Is the End. It acts like we never saw Superbad. And maybe it's for the audience who never saw these movies. So it's like, here is this kind of time, like it's like a timepiece based on this. Come and sit in this, enjoy it, like whatever. But it feels like they just shot a bunch of different things at different times and then smushed them together.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what if we call a guy Soccer Chris? And then that's the movie.
And they're like, well, we have to make the movie now.
Yeah, because we thought of Soccer Chris.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you or I were genius enough to think of Soccer Chris, we're stopping the podcast to make a
SNL.
movie.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you heard of Soccer Chris?
As the Soccer Night Live is what we're going to be calling
Soccer Night Chris. Yeah, I don't know. So then we were like, turn off the movie. We're like, it's whatever. So then what we started watching, we're like, you know what? Let's watch the Minecraft movie. Honestly, Patty,
James, I know what you're going to say. Say it.
incredible film.
This movie
So funny.
is so good. It blew us away.
Really did.
To the point where the entire time we were watching it, we were dying laughing at Jack Black and Jason Momoa and Jennifer Coolidge. Both of them,
wow.
or all three of them, were incredible in this movie. And then at the end, I was almost brought to tears with one of the big climaxes. I highly recommend you watch this movie. I actually recommended it last night to someone.
It's really funny. And like, again, it's like, it's a comedy. Y2K, a comedy based on something, kind of. Like it's based on the idea of Y2K, and then they extrapolate from there. This is a comedy movie based on Minecraft. And you can take a core idea and you can do what Y2K did, which is do exactly the movie I thought they were going to do, which is why there was no point in really watching it, because it was like, I've already seen this shit.
Yeah.
This movie's like, okay, Minecraft's here. We're assuming you know what it is.
Yes.
And you know what? We're going to just fuck around for an hour and a half.
Right.
And it was so funny. I thought everyone was great. It had like such a heart to it that made it feel almost like, it really felt like to me like Napoleon Dynamite in a way. Like the humor was so unique and like kitschy and like into like a very specific kind of thing that it really like struck something with me that made it feel. The animation was great. Like all the actors were great. Everything just felt really good. I thought it was like a really good movie.
Now, you know what drove me crazy about this is, one, Soccer Chris was not in it, which I think is a big mistake. But also, if you look at the scores here, we're going to look up the scores. This movie reviewed very poorly.
Why?
I don't understand.
It's not
how.
for you, 65-year-old movie reviewer.
48% on Rotten Tomatoes? It's
See,
insane.
like the Minecraft movie, it was like, okay, we're going to take a stylistic choice here and we're going to do something that's like mostly like, it is just kind of scenes. Like there is a plot, but it's like, let's just go through. But the jokes will all work. You actually start to like be interested in some of the characters and like what happens to them, as opposed to Y2K. What scores did Y2K get?
Y2K, I think, was similar. Let's take a look here.
It was also poorly reviewed?
It was also poorly reviewed, but
these movies are like I would say the Minecraft movie is like a 9 out of 10, where something like No Country for Old Men is like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Y2K is like a 5, 6 maybe.
Yeah,
I didn't even finish it.
I can't even see the reviews here.
Yeah,
they're probably hiding them.
Yeah, gone woke, hiding your reviews. Woke.
2.3 stars, which is
That's
out
on
of 5.
Google, though. That's
Google
reviews for movies.
Is this what is it? I can't
even
even
zoom in down there, right there. 42% Rotten Tomatoes, 4.8 IMDb.
This is the same
Roger
thing.
Robert Ebert's website gave it a 1.5 out of 4.
Why is it out of 4, Roger Ebert?
Yeah, come back from the dead and add one more star.
I don't understand how this received the same scores. Like the Minecraft, also on the Minecraft movie, the animation was maybe the best I've ever seen in a 3D animated movie.
Yeah.
It was Minecraft, but it looked so good. Every frame was beautiful. I remember when it started, I kept going, James, the color.
Yeah.
The color was blowing me away. Like the beautiful contrast, like it felt so alive.
Yeah.
Every performance in this movie was great, including the black lady, who at the start of the movie we were kind of like, why is she here? By the end, you just want to get up in those Christiana Jacksons. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. Man.
I don't know. It was
Christiana would have killed that role, by the way.
Oh my God, she would have. Imagine her beating a zombie with an iron pickaxe.
Yeah. What the hell?
What are you, a Virgo?
That's not Christiana. That's just the character.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we need a black lady. We need a black lady to go, like a villager sound.
Yeah. By the way, the villager has sex with Jennifer Coolidge.
It's all about that nose. He eats her box and puts his nose in her gook.
The good news is
The villager is voiced by Patty's favorite actor. And what did it reveal specifically for Patty?
My God, yeah.
Yeah, what's his name?
Matt Berry.
Yeah,
Matt Berry.
Patty loves Matt Berry, and at the end, like the villager doesn't talk the whole movie, and then he finally talks, and he goes, "Hello, I'm Matt Berry. I'm the villager and the mayor."
Well there, love. You seem to be perfect for a guy like me.
That's good.
It's
There
pretty
you go.
good,
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
I spend hours in the shower. Hello. Now I'm Matthew Berry in a cave.
Bill just has to watch.
Hello! I'm also Matthew Berry, deeper in the cave!
What do you think of that?
That was beautiful. The good news
Ladies and gentlemen,
is,
Matt Berry and shitty Matt Berry.
That's right. The good news is Minecraft movie made
$1 billion.
$800 million.
Yeah. Wait. Go to Y2K. Like, can you go to the overview and go to the right there, the overview, and then go to Wikipedia. We can see what it made and what it cost. I'd love to see that breakdown. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, you could. That's what's so weird is that the Y2K movie had such an ability to be something. It shouldn't have been a comedy. It really should not have been a comedy.
No.
It should have leaned way more into being a horror movie than it did being a comedy. And the fact that like Kyle Mooney directed it, it's such like a time right now with like Jordan Peele's movies of like, and the guy who made Barbarian, he's from Whitest Kids You Know. And like comedy people turning and making horror movies is great because they're not so focused on trying to make a goofy, wacky comedy movie. And they're more focused on making a really interesting horror movie.
Yeah.
That, like Kyle Mooney had an opportunity. It's like Y2K, like do something weird. I have no ideas for what could be weird or cool about it, but it was like
if we sat for 40 minutes, we could come up with some better ideas.
I think we
I'm
have about
sure.
40 minutes left in the podcast. Right?
No, we only have 10 minutes left.
We'll scroll down here on the right side. Let's see what the budget was and what it ended up making. Budget was too far. Budget was $15 million. It made 4.5.
That's
which
really
means
bad.
okay. So you take the budget of the movie and you double it because they take the budget of the movie and you can just assume that they used that also on marketing. So the actual total cost of the movie was $30 million. It didn't even crack $5 million.
Yeah, that's really bad. And I bet at least 200,000 of this was from Michael Good's credit card.
Yeah.
Rewatching it.
Yeah. Can I see Y2K again? Yeah. That'd be great. No, dude. Yeah. No.
I guess like the thing is, we live in the time where we probably have some of the worst movies collectively, but we have the best horror movies. Horror has gone, the bar for horror has gone so high that you need to step up to the plate. There are brilliant horror movies.
Oh, yeah.
I actually saw something the other day about how Midsommar was like kind of the start to that, like this like modern horror movie.
Midsommar.
Where it's not like someone just like walking around.
It's okay.
It's not like someone like in the dark, like haunting you and whatever. This is like a brightly lit one with really deep psychological effects.
Yeah, well, dude, the thing for me also is that they're lower budget. That's not the thing for me. I don't know why I said that. But it's like the thing about the movies is basically that like they're lower budget, so you don't have to invest as much money into the thing. So you get newer actors or actors that are interested in doing an interesting project. You can either dump it out on streaming or put it out in the movie theater, and horror will just make a certain amount of money. You can just get people with an interesting concept. That's why there's like a dozen Conjuring movies. There's like all these horror movie like sequels and sequels and sequels and sequels from the same thing, because everyone's just going to go see it because it's just like, oh, it delivers, you know, like. And so I just think like horror, it's always been like the I don't know how to say it, like the cocoon of like really like powerful, like interesting creative directors. They make like weird little horror movies, and like Steven Spielberg's first movie was this movie called Duel. And it was about this guy driving on the highway, and this giant semi-truck is just kind of like stalking him and trying to kill him. You never see the driver. Like that's just like the movie. The movie's like, what if you were driving and then someone was like trying to kill you, and no matter where you were, where you stopped, or what you tried to do to stop him, he just kept coming after you in a big semi-truck.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It's just like a weird little horror movie. It was a made-for-TV movie. Like all these guys, it's like your first step in is going to be like some sort of like freaky deaky little horror movie. And if you have a good idea for something, I think like, I don't know, like not all horror has to be Midsommar. Not all horror has to be Hereditary. It doesn't have to be some deep, weird thing. And I get what you're saying about like that's kind of the start of it, because like A24 horror movies were like this thing where it's like, oh, let's make something that has like it's an indie, but it's also like it's making it like stylized, and it has like an interesting plot, and it's like shot really well, and it's acted really well, and it ends really like, you don't have to do Transformers style shit to make a good horror movie. Right. Like horror movies are like a guy's in your house, a guy's trying to get in your house, someone's following you, there's a slasher. I saw this movie called Marshmallow, and it wasn't my favorite, but it was just like, wow, what a really interesting movie. It's like kind of like a classic, like kids go to camp and then kids start getting snatched up. And it's like just like kind of a basic concept, and then what they do with it is like very interesting. Like what an interesting thing to go with it. And like, I don't know, man. I don't know what the problem is. I would love to make a horror movie.
It would be the most fun, and acting in a horror movie would be great. It's just you can get so many different emotions in a horror movie. The comedy in a horror movie can be some of the best comedy too, because it's such a relief. Comedy is all about tension and then relief. And if you spend all this time building tension, you can have a joke in there. It doesn't even need to be that funny. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. This movie was just very disappointing to me.
I was actually always looking forward to it. And
me
I was
too.
Like, oh, I've heard of it. Like, I heard good things. And it just kind of disappointed me. It wasn't a movie I was like wanting to hate. It was a movie I was wanting to like. And it's just like, you know what, Patty? We could have sat there and watched the rest of the movie, the last hour of the movie that we didn't see. But it wasn't worth it.
And we would have never seen an absolute emerald of a movie in Minecraft. Minecraft is definitely going to come out with another movie too.
Yeah,
so
it's called Another Minecraft Movie.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be the same guys. So look out for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a weird time. I would really love to make another short film. I think that'd be really fun.
That'd be great.
You know, I've made a couple short films in my day.
You have. We should definitely watch one of them on the Patreon.
Oh,
would you be
live
down?
Commentary track on one of my short films on the Patreon?
I'd love to get into that twisted mind of
the twisted mind of James Dunlap.
I'm further in the cave, and my mind is twisted.
That's what you guys come to the podcast for,
and that's what you can get on the Patreon.
If we put out a let's say let's because we did the weight loss challenge.
Yep.
And now we're at 1,000 subscribers.
Yep.
We're growing. We're a growing podcast. We're burgeoning, I would say. We're cresting. What's it called when like a whale comes up or like a submarine comes up?
Surfacing.
We're surfacing. We're cresting.
Surfacing.
And so I think what we should do is
Is
we should
shoot a big hunk of water out of that blowhard.
I think we should put out like a 10-ish minute short film. Like we'll make a horror movie and we'll put it
That'd
on
be great, dude.
Would you do that?
Absolutely.
So you and me sit down and write like a little horror movie.
Let's do
and
it.
We'll get all of our friends to be in it and we'll make it and then we'll put it out on the News from Bed channel.
Yeah, and you guys can't laugh at us because this is serious.
Well,
We're
What do you
acting.
mean?
We're seriously acting.
I don't know.
in this
I think we
thing.
should. You know what we should do? We should do a Y2K movie, but in 10 minutes and make it better than what this movie
That would be
was.
great. With none of the budget. We
None
just
of
have
the
like,
budget.
We just have like my Nintendo Switch holding a pair of scissors. No,
Not the Switch, too.
not Tears of. I'm about to Tears of my own kingdom.
Yeah, we play 2 Mexican immigrants. It's called Iceman. And Drake comes to our door and he's like, "Hey, you let me in."
We're
Great
like
Drake
Drake.
impression.
Why did we spend our whole budget on you?
He's like, "I need good press. I'd love to come in the bed." Who would you let come in the bed? Like who are guests that you would permit? I think we've said it before. Anyone in the frame. is
Any
allowed in the
woman. But that's not the podcast.
And when she said right here,
Just,
hi.
can you guys smell me?
It's one of the women from DivineBreasts.com.
I don't
you
know
can't even
if-
see us.
I'd need a new frame after that.
No, we'll help. We'll just, ma'am,
We'll have like just like
a shelf.
belts that can hold it, like a winch.
Yeah.
A winch or whatever.
Looks like a birthing table.
Who would I have? Maybe a
Famous
president.
people. Okay,
A president.
Okay, Obama.
I would love Obama.
Obama or Biden, I would have on.
Biden. I remember talking. I wanted to have Biden on, but if he died in the bed, like it would be such a big to do.
Bush. Yeah.
They would have to like this bed would have to be in
The
in a museum,
Smithsonian.
in a Smithsonian. Yeah,
That's actually my goal. Oh, wait. Do I have the echo too?
Smithsonian Mobsession. No, why do you hear an echo?
Well, you just did that, and when I talked, it had like an echo. No, it just. I'm sorry.
Interesting.
But I want this bed to be in the Smithsonian one day.
That would be
and
great.
like kids are like, "What is that?" And then there's like an old man being like, "You don't understand.
Don't touch it.
Don't sleep in the bed. I used to produce that podcast."
It's Bill. Bill, would you work for the Smithsonian?
Maybe.
Fuck you, Bill.
You just never answer anything.
You just don't give us anything to work with here. But anyway, we're wrapping up here. Go and check us out, patreon.com/news from bed. We'll be right back with a little, I guess, walkthrough. Is it called a walkthrough? Commentary of a James Donlan original.
So what you want to do is there's actually a hidden chest behind this tree. So if you go there, you'll get some good loot early on.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know about that.
But yeah, you can catch us there.
Whatever, man.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. Unsubscribe.
No, thank you guys
Thanks for
very
watching
much.
the show,
and
guys.
we'll see you on the Patreon.
Yeah, and I'm in the cave too.